good to see everybody here today. We have three faculty who are going to share with us their strategies for leveraging AI. And I'm going to just go ahead and get started. I bet we're going to have some more people hopping in as, time moves on, but I no reason to wait. So we're going to start off with Tim. If you want to just tell us what you teach and then dive right in. Thank you all for coming to our faculty forum today.
Yeah, perfect. Yes, welcome everyone. So got a quick little question. How many psychologists does it take to change a light bulb? Just one, but the light bulb has got to want to change. So I think that's kind of like us. We're light bulbs and we want to change, and then we get this new thing called AI that comes at us. And um, I was listening to actually CNN the other day, and I guess there's a new report or something that comes out with this just real doomsday kind of scenario with AI. And I think when we think about it in our classrooms, we kind of get that apprehension, right? That we hear all these other things being said about that it's going to be the death of us and all of this. And while it is important and it's something that we need to take kind of some steps proactively, I don't think that it has to be such doom and gloom. And the reason I say that is if we look in our classes, and I've done that, I've kind of taken a real hard look at my courses. Oh, so I do teach in the psychology department. I'm full-time up here at Cal State, and then I pick up some classes at BC. Um, so I took a look at my classes to see what really is going to be the impact of AI. And um, it's not as big as I think we all tend to feel it is. If we look at our assignments, and that's what I did, and I'll kind of hit on kind of my process through some of this, was what assignments are really going to be problematic in that the students can use AI to complete the whatever it is, right? And we don't get their original work. And when I was looking at it, there really wasn't much. In my introduction and lifespan psychology classes, they have a paper to write. So they're going to need to go find a research article, and I just have them summarize it in the intro class because it's one of the first times they've really looked at research and how it's laid out. And so one of the things that I've reworked on my assignment is I always will put a reflection component into the assignments because AI just doesn't like that. The so I kind of feel like that's what I really want to understand from them anyway, right? I want to know what did they get out of it. They can summarize this, summarize that, and work on it, and that's great, and we need to help them with that. But the reflection is the part that AI just can't do. So to me, that is almost sometimes weighted a little bit more in the assignment rubric because I really want to see what they're saying. That also helps when I have to compare some language from, say, the introduction of the article, and it's using, these big words and all of this. And then their reflection in that same paper, I'm kind of getting possibly two people that are writing this, right? Maybe the AI or even plagiarizing, but not necessarily meaning to, right? Taking the words from the authors and not citing them as they should. So for me, I've kind of focused or refocused, I guess, the big points in my assignments to more of a reflection. What did you get out of this? What would be the next step for you to kind of start that thinking, and not so much on the other side on the summarizing and that. The other thing is I have conversations with my students, and I think this is so critical that we talk to them about just what AI is, the benefits that it can give us, right? In some of the committees that I'm on and I lead over here, Some of the people that are in more of the programming classes, um, they open up AI, right? They say, go ahead and use it, and understand how this coding can get us to point B, point C, or whatever. So I think if we explain and have real conversations with the students, they'll understand where we're coming from. And if we can look at those assignments and say, maybe AI is forbidden on this one, but I'll let you use it to work out your outlines for this assignment, or we can use it in a more proactive way on these assignments. I think that helps us take some of these gray clouds that hang around AI, and kind of make it a little more manageable so that we feel comfortable. But then we also can be comfortable in talking with our students about it and letting them know that all AI is trying to do is complete our sentences with what it finds on the web. And we know that not everything, right? Everything on the web's not true. Is that what I'm hearing some people saying? Like, we got to be careful what's out there on the internet. So that's just kind of how I've approached it. And when I talk to other faculty here at Cal State, that's kind of the way I do is first of all, take a deep breath, look over your syllabus. What are the things that you want your students to do? And which ones might be ripe for AI, and how might we just kind of massage the assignment just a little bit, to make it a little bit more difficult. But then let them know that, hey, I'm going to be checking this, right? Turnitin is going to be helping me out with this. And all I got to do is copy and paste this into Google, and it's going to tell me where everything is. So anyway, that's what I have to share on this.
Thank you so much, Tim. And we had a workshop last week on AI and assessments, and that
Mm.
was a big focus, was thinking about how can we reflect on the assessments that might be prone to, easy output from ChatGPT or AI, and then how can we revise them? So